I'm Beth, and as a very quick rundown, I'll say this. My life has not been easy. It has not always been good or kind. I will likely reference some things in this that may trigger people, so please, if you are in a bad mental state, put this down for now. Know this, your feelings are valid even when everyone or yourself feel like you are being unfair. The worst thing to ever happen to you, if you are lucky, may be that you broke your arm or your parents divorced. These things can cause trauma. This trauma is valid. I hear people say that, oh, I'm lucky because it was only this. Other people have it worse. Other people have been through worse. Now, while this is technically true, your trauma is not about other people. It is not about other people in other countries. It is not about your parents. Maybe you were sexually assaulted by someone you knew and trusted. I consider myself lucky because I didn't know my assailants. But the truth is, it's bullshit. It's bullshit if you have concealed family gatherings, and it's bullshit that I will never know where or who mine were or One of my funniest memories is sitting at the kitchen table eating spaghetti, and my mum's asking me it's time to pull my socks up. I was less than 10 years old. Not knowing what this meant, I looked down and said, but I'm not aware of it. He picked up his spaghetti and threw it against the wall. There was spaghetti everywhere, on the wall, the floor, even the roof. Other people believe that this should be a scary memory, and that's okay. For me, it wasn't. Trauma is an individual experience, and even if we lived the same life, you and I would still form traumatic events differently. My greatest recent trauma was watching my little sibling deteriorate in their mental health and attempting suicide so regularly that all the ambulance attendees knew them, recognising our address. Eventually they succeeded. A lot of people have been sympathetic and even empathetic. But in some strange way, I'm happy for my sibling, finally out of that pain. Of course it's hard, and saving their life so many times has caused me a great deal of trauma, and I do get very upset some days, but I'll never be mad at them for it. I will always love my alien. Now the reason for this whole thing, all the rambling and experiences, just because your life is subjectively better or worse, does not mean that my trauma or yours is less than or unimportant. If I'm tired because I've been having PTSD attacks and you are tired because you couldn't sleep or you have a baby, we are still both tired. It's okay to have different reasons. It's okay to be tired regardless of reason. No one should ever tell you that it's not a good enough reason, or that you should be grateful because others have it worse. One of the greatest things I have learned in my life is that people who have experienced a lot in their life, are considered too old for their age. This is true. No child should have to live through big trauma. It ages you. It makes you weary. Some people cannot tell who is walking around the house just by the tempo of their footsteps or the way the floors creak. Not knowing is because you never had to learn it to survive, and still the trauma is valid. Maybe yours is a single event, and mine is most of my childhood. Still I say it is okay to be traumatized. My memories often affect the way I raise my kids. I'm trying to break the generational trauma. For example, my father beat me and I turned out fine. telling kids to shut up when they aren't even being that loud because we were seen and not heard kids. I am trying to reconcile the fact that my children have way more technology and are not allowed to just disappear from sun up to sundown. The street lights came on and you had better hightail it home. I'm trying to yell less, threaten less. I'm taking everything in my childhood that I hated and trying to do better, or at least less of those things. I am not saying that you should never say no. I am not saying that you shouldn't yell or have bad days. We all have those. I just believe that we should all be trying to do better than our parents.